It began quietly, just a faint signal picked up by an aging radar array in northern Canada. At first, technicians assumed it was an error. Solar interference, perhaps a satellite drift, but within hours the readings repeated and spread. Tracking stations from Alaska to Japan began detecting the same pattern. An object had entered Earth's orbit, silent, massive, and unlike anything registered before. The timestamp was 2:13 UTC. What first appeared as static turned into a series of geometric pulses. Experts at the North American Aerospace Defense Command confirmed it wasn't any known satellite or space debris. Within minutes, live feeds from NASA's Orbital network were restricted. The agency issued no public statement, only a coded message to ground observatories. Recalibrate optical tracking to Sector 7A. By morning, astronomers worldwide were talking. Social media exploded with unverified images. A silver arc gliding slowly over the Pacific, glowing faintly through thin clouds. Some claimed it resembled a craft. Others said it was nothing more than reflected sunlight. But the pattern it followed didn't match any orbital model. It wasn't circling Earth. It was holding position. By day 2, international agencies joined the conversation. The European Space Agency called it an unidentified orbital body. The Pentagon refused comment. Russia claimed it was an experimental satellite launched years ago, a claim their own scientists quietly denied. Then came the frequency. Deep space receivers in Chile began picking up a low rhythmic tone emanating from the object. It wasn't random. The sequence repeated every 47 minutes. The mathematical ratio identical to pulsar emissions, but coming from within near-Earth orbit. Within 48 hours, telescopes across the world were directed toward the coordinates. The object measured roughly 1,200 meters in diameter. Smooth, metallic, with no visible propulsion. It emitted no heat, no radio chatter, and no transponder signature. The world's press called it the silent visitor. Governments began to respond. Airspace restrictions tightened. Unmanned observation drones were launched. Most returned blank footage. But one, orbiting over the South Atlantic, captured something unusual. The object's surface appeared to shift, like moving panels reflecting light in synchronized motion. Scientists debated, was it artificial or a natural phenomenon we'd never seen before? On day 4, a brief transmission leaked from an anonymous source inside NASA. It contained a single line of telemetry data and a phrase, "It's adapting." The following morning, the object changed position, descending 2,000 kilometers lower in orbit. Satellite traffic was rerouted. For a moment, parts of the planet lost GPS synchronization. Then, unexpectedly, the pulses stopped. Silence. For 3 hours, every frequency monitoring station in the world went quiet. Until, at 9:47 UTC, the object released a burst of energy unlike any recorded event in near-Earth orbit. It wasn't destructive. It was informational. Thousands of data packets appeared across multiple spectrums, binary streams, repeating fractal signatures, patterns resembling prime numbers and orbital harmonics. Linguists and codebreakers began analyzing it. Some called it random. Others whispered it was a message. Breaking developments tonight. A mysterious signal has been confirmed by multiple space agencies. Authorities say the source remains unidentified. Day 6. The object began to move again, slowly rotating, shifting light across its surface like a prism. Amateur astronomers in Argentina captured footage showing faint markings, symmetrical lines, resembling architecture or inscriptions. NASA, ESA, and the Indian Space Research Organization announced a joint investigation. The official term now read, Unidentified Orbital Anomaly. Behind the scenes, government documents suggested something stranger. The object wasn't just orbiting, it was synchronizing with Earth's magnetic field, following a precise geometric pattern around the poles. On the 7th day, it stopped. No movement, no signal, just a silent metallic mass drifting 30,000 kilometers above Earth. A final image captured by a Japanese telescope showed faint light flickering beneath its surface, like slow, deliberate breathing. Then, it was gone. In the early hours of Day 8, radar contact vanished. Nothing remained. No debris. No trace. Scientists described it as an anomalous energy displacement. Conspiracy forums called it a departure. And agencies around the world quietly archived every recording under a single label: Unclassified, Cosmos Incident 01. Today, no official explanation exists. Theories range from a natural magnetic storm to an interdimensional probe. But every astronomer who tracked it agrees on one fact. Whatever it was, it behaved like it knew we were watching.